All right, hey everybody, it's Dave Mattis with Remax of Reading and the Dave Mattis team, and I'm actually here today with one of my local business spotlights. I've been doing a lot of Facebook Lives instead of these pre-taped video spotlights, but I have with me Brett Rowe today, and his company is called Pure Spaces. I think this is a really appropriate topic to talk about. He has a business locally here that disinfects or sanitizes businesses, homes, etc.
Right.
So why don't you just jump right in and tell us about Pure Spaces, and I'll ask you a bunch of questions, and you can kind of tell people why they would want this and
Sure.
what you guys do.
Yeah, not a problem. So like you said, our business is called Pure Spaces. We are a local disinfecting company focused on completely all natural, non-toxic, and chemical-free sanitizing.
Yeah.
Our service is 100 times stronger than bleach, so it kills all known bacteria on contact or within 5 seconds.
That's incredible.
Yeah, it's a big difference between what we are using and what other companies are using, and the dangers of chemicals and the overexposure with the way everyone's spraying now. So
right, absolutely. So, so you're national company. Basically, you're in a bunch of different states.
Yes, we are in 11 other states.
Okay, very cool. And so a business that would want this service, they basically would want, I think what everybody's promoting right now is how do we do business safely? You know,
Correct.
How do we do business safely? So having you in on, is it a weekly basis or?
We do custom cadence,
Okay.
so whatever people would like. Restaurants, we typically go in twice a week.
Okay.
Office buildings, we go in weekly or bi-weekly. Just depends on whatever people would like. So.
Okay. All right. Very cool. So they contract with you. After hours, you go in and just. Why don't you pull up your electrostatic sprayer? All right, Brett. So this is your electrostatic sprayer.
Yep.
Tell us about that and how the application works.
Sure. So we combine our electrolyzed water solution with electrostatic spraying. Electrostatic sprayers basically put a positive charge into the solution. So when you spray it, it sticks to all the negatively charged surfaces in a room, very similar to two opposite ends of a magnet.
Gotcha.
So if I spray your phone and stuff, it'll actually wrap completely around it,
Right.
get 100% full coverage.
And kill everything that's on it.
Yep,
That's
everything.
Absolutely astounding. Yeah, that's really cool. I'm sure the equipment is really expensive. So once you do that, you have a couple of things over here. Once you've been contracted to take care of someone's business, so you give them window clings and things to put around so that they can publicize, announce that they're covered.
So basically, we look at it as a 3-step process. The first step is actually doing the disinfecting. The second step is disinfecting in between our service applications. So for every single one of our clients, we give them the solution for free to use in between our service applications. So they can wipe down the tables, spray the doorknobs, all the high-touch areas with our solution. Restaurants, this is big because they spray it on the tables after every single person.
As soon as they have a changeover. And we're doing something similar where, we walk out of a conference room and they're paying attention and they come in and, clean it all up. So same basic process.
And the other big thing too with our service is that it is completely food safe.
Okay.
So we can spray down kitchens and restaurants without them having to cover anything up.
Gotcha.
So they actually use this to wash fruits and vegetables in the food processing industry.
That's pretty wild.
It is completely safe.
Yeah. So your company is called Pure Spaces, but the website is The Pure Spaces?
ThePureSpaces.com.
Okay.
Our location specifically is ThePureSpaces.com/Berks.
Okay. All right.
So that's really the second step of the process. Third step of the process is communicating the service to your customers.
Right.
That is really the biggest thing because people want a reason to go out. No one likes sitting inside, but people need to feel safe.
Yeah.
This is a way for people to feel safe. So you really want to communicate the service to your customers, your clients, your patrons, your employees. We give window static clings that say you were safely sanitized by us. We have table toppers that offer the same thing. And then also just flyers that people can hand out as well. So
put them around or tell people about it or whatever.
Exactly.
Right. And there are a ton of nationally, a ton of large companies as well as some large companies around here that use the service. So if you want to name drop a few, I think that would be wonderful.
Yeah. We do Lowe's headquarters, MIT, Yale, Michael Kors, Versace. Locally, we do Teleflex, Flanagan's. We do the Westie. Whole bunch of different places and different industries as well.
Gotcha. So whoever's been able to find you and say, okay, well, this the price and everything works for me, and the system makes sense.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah.
So
super cool. All right. So how do people reach you? I think I want to have you throw out any other information that you want people to know, but how do people reach you? And we'll actually put it in the video as well.
Yeah, sure. So people can reach us on Facebook at Pure Spaces Berks. You can reach me by email at brettrowe@thepurespaces.com, or I can be reached by phone at 484-269-1096.
Fantastic. All right. So
the other big thing too right now is emergency spraying.
Yeah.
So places that don't necessarily want this done every single week, we do emergency spraying as well. That is 24 hours a day.
Okay. So you could come in and do a one time if somebody really.
Someone has a COVID case and
Gotcha.
starts going around the office, we'll get a call for an emergency.
Gotcha.
So,
very cool. And one last thing you wanted to mention. So the product that you give to everybody that has contract, you can't purchase that. It has to be come from you and be given to them so that they can use it in between.
Correct.
Yeah.
The biggest reason people haven't heard of hypochlorous acid is because it can't be sold in the stores. It only has a 30-day shelf life.
Okay.
So from the time it's produced till it goes through the logistics process of warehousing and shelf placement, it's already expired.
Right.
So we actually have a generator do on-site generation of hypochlorous acid to keep it as fresh as possible.
Gotcha. Fantastic. Huh. Super interesting. So Pure Spaces Berks. This is Brett Rowe. Just figured this was a really timely and good message to get out there to you guys. Thank you so much for
Yeah, thank you. And I really encourage everyone to look at what they are currently using and the chemicals they are using and compare that to something like this, because it will truly amaze you when you do the comparison.
Right. This is a tremendous alternative to all of the chemicals that we're currently like washing ourselves in right now.
Yeah, not
on a
only
daily
just,
basis.
Yeah, not only just washing ourselves, but that schools are spraying, that
Right.
businesses are spraying. All of that Clorox, everything like that is toxic.
Right. No question.
So,
No question. Very good. All right, Brett. Thank you so much.
Yep, thank you.
All right.